Hey, hey,
Hey, I don't know why we're raining.
hey.
Do
Hello,
you see the rain on
everybody.
the screen?
Uh, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. I can't hear you.
I can hear you. And you see the rain effect on the.
I,
You
I'm
see
a,
the.
I,
Do you see the
I,
rain? Rain.
let me see here.
See the rain effect on the.
Now I hear you on the
Do you
phone.
see the rain? Rain.
Yeah, see the rain effect.
Let me see. Oh, you meant to do that.
Oh, I can hear it through my phone,
See the rain
but
effect on
I
the.
can't hear it.
Now I hear you on the phone. See the rain? Rain. Hey, Miss Linda.
See the rain effect.
Let me see. Oh, you meant to do that. Thank you
No,
so
I
much
didn't
for
do no
coming. We're
rain
having
effect.
audio.
I don't have all my.
Yeah, Miss Linda said it looked like rain.
I don't have
Yes, in
everything with
effect.
me, unfortunately, but
Thank you so much for coming. We're having audio. We're trying to get our audio together, Miss Linda.
I don't
Can you
have
hear
all my
both of us?
equipment.
Miss Linda said it looked like rain. I don't have everything in effect, unfortunately, but
It looks like rain.
on the screen. Whatever the effect is, I don't know. It looks like rain.
She can hear both. It looks like. Oh wait, let me. Oh, I see. Oh, I. Okay, it's done. Okay, I stopped it. Sorry, I don't have my mouse with me. Got my mouse.
Oh,
I still can't hear you through this system, and I don't know.
and you can't hear me at all. Can everyone hear me? Miss Linda, can you hear me?
I can't hear you at all, other than through my phone.
Miss Linda said yes. Little Mama, she
Does
she
Linda
said
hear us both?
yeah. Miss Linda, Miss Linda, do you hear my mom as well?
She can hear both of us.
She said yes. She said yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be trying to use my other ability and try to read lips.
Oh,
How you feeling, Plum?
I'm okay. Coming along. How are you?
I
How
know I
are
need to
you?
start where I'm at. Should I sit over there? Yeah. Let me see if I put some. How am I?
Yes.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
That's
How's your day going?
it's going good. No complaints.
I don't know why. Let me go out and come back in. Maybe.
How is everybody else doing out there? Thank you for the viewers that we do have. Thank you so much. We'll be starting shortly. How's everybody else out there on this Sunday?
Say something now,
Hear me
Plum.
now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, Ma? No.
No, I can hear you through my phone.
Mhm.
All right. Well, we're gonna get things started anyway and try to do the best we can, right?
Hey, Aunt Dot. I know that the phone is delayed though, so
Hey sis, thanks so much for joining, sis. Happy Sunday. Today is October the 19th. It's a delay
yeah, it's a big delay.
on my end.
By the time you hear what I said, it's gonna be a couple minutes afterwards, like a couple, like
It's something that everybody can hear us, but we can't hear each other. You can hear
I
me,
can I can hear you. You can't hear
but
me.
I can't hear you.
I can go out and come back in and see if that helps. Hold on.
I don't know. But anyway, okay, so we're going to continue to get things going. I know that Plum is going to try to sign back in to try to see. I know I'm at a different location. Hopefully that will work. But as long as everybody can hear us, I guess we're going to continue with the show. We're going to continue moving forward. Okay, she's coming back.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
I don't
now?
know what it is. I don't know what it is. Well, as long as everybody can hear us, we're going to say happy birthday to those who are celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday. This is still Libra season. For those of you who are celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday.
Anyone you want to shout out, Shakira, for birthday?
Not off the top of my head. No, not that I can think of.
No? Happy anniversary for those who are celebrating an anniversary. Happy anniversary. Sorry about this, a little small little delay in the sound. Um, we have some topics that we want to talk about.
I'm sorry.
It's weird that I can't hear you, but you can hear me. No, I just said I can hear you through my cell phone, so I'm gonna use my cell phone.
Okay, it's a delay. So if it takes a minute for me to say something, it's because it's a delay. Like when you respond to me, it's a delay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a delay. I wonder it's because of where I'm sitting. Let me let me change. Let me move around. Change. Okay, no, that's not even. That's still darker. All right. Anyway.
Yes, Miss Linda, I do see that Giants are winning 19-0. Yes,
I'm playing
I do
musical
have the
chairs
game
off.
on. And Jay has the game on as well in a different room.
I'm pl- oh, y'all watching the game.
Yes, the
Well,
game is on.
yesterday they celebrated the No Kings Day. They was not celebrated, but they marched on the No Kings Day. Did you see any footage about that yesterday, Shakira?
No, I didn't see anything about that at all.
Hmm.
I didn't see anything about that at all. No.
I can't hear what you're saying, and I just can't.
Yeah, this is going to be very
You
difficult
can hear
because
me, but I can't hear
I
you.
yeah, it's going to be difficult because it's a delay. Even through the phone. But I didn't see anything about the march at all.
Mommy, I like
Miss Linda said
daddy.
7 million attended.
Mommy,
That's a lot of
I
people.
like daddy truck.
It's gonna be difficult since a delay.
Yeah.
Don't touch it, mommy. It's
Yeah.
I like daddy truck. I like daddy truck.
I didn't expect for it to be like this. Where
Yeah, Miss Linda, I know that you can hear both of us clear, but my mom can't
do
hear
you
me.
have yours on mute?
No, I put it on mute when the kids are screaming, but no, it has not. It's not muted now, and you still can't hear me. I haven't changed my audio of anything.
Baba.
I can't hear Shakira at all. She says she can hear me. I only can hear her through my cell phone.
No,
Wash, you can't be on.
I say no.
I gotta put something on your nose. Did you scratch it?
Yeah, I.
Stop.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna continue. We're gonna try our first
Yeah.
topic and see how we can get through it. Um,
No, mommy, no.
there's a pastor who is stating that when his members, he feels as though churches who have members that they should be responsible for paying their members' funeral costs. Should the church step in financially?
I don't think it should be an obligation. But I do think that would be nice if somebody belonged to a church for a very, very long time, and they don't have the ability to, pay for their services alone. I don't see why not, but I wouldn't make it an obligation because I mean you should have life insurance. So
Okay, you would make it an obligation. Yeah. Yeah. Does it still sound like a delay? Very
yeah,
much so.
yes,
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
no, it's no big deal.
It's a delay even when I respond to you because I.
No, you respond, but by the time you hear my response, minutes have probably went, seconds or a minute at least have went by. So I'll give you an example. Right now it says 14.22 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A lot of other pastors are coming forth and scrutinizing.
No, it's my car wash.
By the time you heard what I just said, it was 20 or so my seconds or so went by. That's what I was trying to tell you. But Miss Linda said not for me. Not for me. I don't think it should be an obligation. I just think, it would be nice if you
Oh
didn't have
wow. Hold on. Let me go out and I'm come back.
to. Okay. Yeah, but for it to be an obligation, I don't think it should be obligated. But it would be nice because sometimes you have somebody that been in the church, dedicated their life to church, was on the usher board, on any type of board, always cooked, always did community things with the church, and then they pass and they don't have They don't have no insurance, and the church is just like, well, I don't know, So, but yes, I'm waiting for her to come back in. I think she just came back. She's coming back
I can
on.
hear you now.
You can hear me now?
Stop,
Okay.
I can hear them too.
Miss Linda said the church isn't obligated, but it should be done. Hey, cousin Pam, thank you for coming in. Yeah, absolutely.
Uh, yeah, the church. He feels, this pastor says, when his members pass away, if they are tithing members, that their service and their funeral is the cost of the church. The church pays for all of their funeral costs and the repast. Hey, niece, how are you? I thought that was quite interesting because I never heard a pastor come forth with something like that before, which was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a tithing member, yes, I think that I agree with that. I think
Yeah,
you should be given something to. If I went to a church and tithe for 30, 40 years, I think you should be doing something as my church family.
yeah.
Now, even if it's just offering the church for free, offering to do the food for free, or
Well,
just
that's a
doing
good question. Now,
something.
if a person is a church member, should they pay to have their
I don't
services?
think so. I think that's wild, especially if they're a tithing member. You mean to tell me you can't let me hold service here for 2 hours? I
Yeah,
think that's wild to me, and just my
yeah,
opinion. Now, I don't know about everybody's church and stuff like that, and how that works. Um,
right.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild.
some churches have. I remember this guy that was on social media, and he was saying that um, his mother was one of the founding members of this church. Was one of the members when it first started, and when she passed away 50 years or so later, that the pastor didn't want her to have the services at the church. And he told the pastor, if my grandmother don't have her services at this church, he told the pastor, I'm going to burn this church down.
Oh, well, see, you can't say
True
stuff like that.
story.
You can't do that.
True story. And he said, long behold, her funeral was there. So, you know, some people feel a different way. Some people feel a different way. Interesting, interesting. Very interesting.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm still here. Just 1 second. I'm still here.
Now, Linda said the church isn't obligated. The church isn't obligated, but it should be done. How about if that member who's tithing is only tithing $10?
I don't care. $10, $5. I still gave my money. I'm
Yeah, but
sorry.
wait a minute, hold up.
You
A
should be
member
doing
that's tithing
something.
$10 and you're gonna
Yes,
expect for the church to pay for the
because
services.
this is a whole different story and this is a whole different lesson. But from my understanding, what I've been reading, that whole 10% and all that, listen, some people can't afford that. So they give what they can. So you mean to tell me because I couldn't afford to give you more and somebody could, you're not going to like it's not going to cost you anything to open up your, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like the church, okay, maybe not the free food, but to hold the service there, what is that really going to hurt the church?
Yeah,
I
the
think if
holding
they
service
turn
is one thing,
yeah, holding service is one. That's what I'm saying.
but paying for the
Now it's going.
funeral and the repast and food, that's something totally different.
That's a whole different thing. No, I don't think they should be obligated. Now, if they want to help, then that's up to them. But I think they should be providing where they can have their service. If they have a committee that cooks and stuff like that, they should be offering that as a service. I don't necessarily say they should have to do it for free, but a discount. Like I don't know, but I just think sometimes they be like, well, here's our price. I know, Auntie so and so been here for 50 years, but our price is our price, and I think that's wild. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
it's like
that's
it's
true.
not a community. That's just like and I know church is a business, but still, have a heart. That's the point of the church is being lost.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I just want to let everybody know if you are in the New Brunswick area and you want to hear some comedy tonight, come to the Stress Factory in New Brunswick. The Stress Factory in New Brunswick, there's still a few tickets left. There's still a few tickets left for the Stress Factory. Mike on the Mike Comedy Show is happening tonight at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. You still got time to come down. You
Hmm.
still got time to come down to the Stress Factory in New Brunswick. The show starts at 7 o'clock. Come on down and have a good time. Drinks, we got good food. They got a restaurant right next door. It's happening tonight at the Stress Factory, 90 Church Street in New Brunswick, New Jersey, 08901. Mike on the Mike Comedy Show. Come on down. Listen, I have 2 tickets. 2 tickets. If you show up at the door, it's on Mama Said It. 2 tickets. 2 tickets. The first 2 people that show up, 2 tickets on Mama Said It podcast. Mama Said It podcast. Okay, so that was a good, pretty decent topic to kind of learn how this pastor, but I think the other pastor is probably telling him to go sit his butt down. Don't get nobody no ideals. Don't be giving them no ideals. Because people gonna be looking for more.
Yeah.
But I think if a person is tithing, and if you've been a member there for a few years, fine. But if you've been 30, 40 years, I can see a little bit more given. Maybe
What if
money.
you were on the usher board? Maybe you couldn't tithe that much, but you was on the usher board. You was on the mother committee. You was on all these different things that help the church
Yeah,
grow.
yeah, that's true. Something to think about. And I guess that would be at the discretion of the pastor, the board members, and the trustee. Hey, cousin Daryl, what's up, cuz? Thanks for joining in. How are you doing in Texas? Everything's big in Texas. How you doing, cousin? Now we're going to move into, I know many of you have been hearing about the cracks in the system as it relates to the IRS is falling apart in real time. Now, a lot of people that I'm getting feedback from when they talk about the auditors, there's approximately 31% of the IRS auditors have been either fired, resigned, or are no longer working. 31%. Donald Trump, from what has been said, he wants to get rid of auditing, period. Now, a lot of people are saying, yay.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of other people that are saying, that's not right. What could be done to stop this? He's dismantling the whole entire IRS, the government. He's little by little
Yeah.
just tearing it completely apart. And they did recently stop him from temporarily from firing additional government employees. But he's on a mission,
Hmm.
a big mission. Now, what does it look like? We don't even really know. What would that look like if they got rid of all of the IRS agents for auditing and then the money that's already owed to IRS? How would that be collected? I don't
It
even
better
know.
not be. It shouldn't be collected. Let everybody just go scot free. Just listen. My only thing is, Donald, what's good for the goose better be good for the gander. If you wiping everybody's record, I need you to wipe everybody's record, okay? Don't just do it for your friends. Do it for the people. Do it for all the people. Be fair, okay? Because I personally, and I know we spoke about this before, you can owe the IRS and keep owing them for 10 years, meaning that a collectible debt for 10 years. But they won't pay you after 3. Once it's
Right.
been 3 years, well, you snooze, you lose. And it's so unfortunate. That's why we're so adamant about telling people, listen, make sure you file your taxes. Even if you think you owe, if you don't owe, whatever, you don't know. Year to year, things change. And we've had clients that had to forfeit their refund because they came late. They filed their tax, they filed taxes in 5 years. And now they don't get, then they get to see what they let go. And it's unfortunate, but IRS can come back and collect for up to 10 years, which is crazy. So
Yeah, that's unfair.
it's
They
very,
get
very
to collect for 10 years, but after 3 years, they don't want to give you a dime.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Unless there are some exceptions to the rule, but very,
Yeah.
very few and
Yeah.
far in between. But still, you're
And
gonna
the
collect.
average taxpayer don't know what the exceptions are.
Right.
You
That's
know.
true. That's true. But even so, the statute of limitation is 10 years. And
Yeah.
after 10 years, the debt becomes uncollectible.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. Um, but also at the same time, they'll keep on collecting it for as long as they can.
Yeah.
But with the Donald Trump's administration, he wants them gone completely and
Because he
wants
probably owe
them.
him.
I
He
don't
might
know.
owe him.
No, I don't think he wasn't even paying taxes.
He probably wasn't, but believe me, he's not doing that just because he wants to see. Like, oh, let me see. It's something. He's
I
getting
think
something out of
I think it's so many because Internal Revenue Service was going after a lot of the millionaire billionaires, and they had collected a substantial amount of money within the last few years
it. Hmm.
from those who had not even filed taxes
Yeah.
over 5, 6, 7 years. So
Hmm.
they were collecting big time, but they were going after the billionaires and millionaires.
That's
Now
why.
they're targeting to go after the the high end um, tax clients to try to collect.
Hmm.
However, what does that look like at the end of the day? But the crazy part is, come 2026, 2027, that's when taxes is going to look a lot crazier.
Yeah.
2026 is going to look crazy.
Yeah.
Even with the when he was misleading people. I wouldn't let me take that back. I wouldn't say he was a misleading people. I think he was just wasn't telling everybody the full story when he
He
said
never
no
does.
tax on tips.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what he led his campaign with. A lot of that. So a
Right.
lot of people
He
voted for
just
that.
didn't finish to say up to 25,000.
Yeah.
So people were thinking they no tax on tip, period. There's no threshold.
Hmm.
But in reality, there is a threshold. And a
Hmm.
lot of them people get $50,000, $60,000 or
Yeah.
more in tips.
Yeah.
So 25,000, and if you made 50 in tips, you got to pay 25,000 no taxes, and the other 25,000 you got to pay taxes on it. It's
Yeah.
pretty
And
crazy.
also the overtime, right? No tax on overtime. He
No
said that
tax
as
on
well.
overtime. Yep, stipulations on that as well.
Yeah.
All of it's kind of
Smoke and
stagnant,
mirrors.
huh?
Smoke and mirrors. Bait and switch.
Now we have the shutdown. How,
Hmm.
now, I've seen some of the Democratic parties where they were stating that they're never going to surrender.
Well, we talked about this, and I know you did some research on what was the longest shutdown, and I believe it was with Trump, wasn't it?
35 days. Yeah, I think it was
And it
30 or
was with
36
Trump.
days. Yeah, when he first got into office,
Yeah.
and he
And,
had the government was shut down.
and
But
what day
right,
are we on? 17 or something like that?
yeah,
16.
something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess I got to calculate and see
Yeah.
What day are we on, Linda? Somebody in the chat. How many days have the government been shut down so far?
Yeah. Let us know.
Wait, Linda said he also pardoned somebody.
He said, Miss Linda said he also pardoned the former Congressman George Santos.
Oh yeah, he's out of jail now, right? Didn't he get released?
I think so.
Yeah, he got released. Awesome. I wonder, is he going to release P Diddy? I wonder, is he going to release P Diddy?
Mm,
Free P Diddy. Free P Diddy.
that's what you're saying.
Of course. I mean, how you give him 4 years, but give someone that just raped a 12-year-old or you know,
No, we're
SA
not. We're
for
not doing that right
a
now.
12-year-old,
We
and they
can't.
get 6 months.
We can't do that right
Make
now.
that make sense. Make it make sense. 12-year-olds get SA, get 6 months. He dealing with nothing but adults, and he gets 4 years. What?
Miss Linda
Crazy.
said 20 to 21 days. For me with the P Diddy thing, if he did what he did, then I need him to pay the price. I just needed to be fair for everybody. Because I would never say release somebody, and it could be a sister, it could have been somebody, and that he actually victimized them. So for myself, I don't say free nobody. Because if you did the crime, you need to do the time. But
I
I need
say
the
free
time
the
to be the same
innocent.
for everybody.
Free the innocent.
You
Free the
said he's
innocent.
innocent.
No, I said free the innocent, number one.
Okay.
Free those who've been charged for um, marijuana charges. Free them.
Okay.
Because marijuana is, they shouldn't even be sitting behind bars right now. But they're
Okay.
still sitting behind bars. Some of them have life sentences. And for cannabis charges. Why? They should be free. It's legal now, but not federally. I'm gonna send you the article. There's so many of them. There's so
Yeah,
many
no,
of them.
I get that part. I'm talking about as far as when we do apples to apples, what the example that you gave.
Made about what? What's
You said about a 12-year-old having an assault, and then P Diddy, what he was accused of.
Ross. You said 12-year-old.
I said a 12 is not going to stop. A 12-year-old having what you explained earlier, the comparison of what Diddy did.
Let me see it. Ross. Okay, while she attends to Ross, I know everyone has been hearing about millions that are at risk regarding the USDA instructed not to send food stamp funds. I know there's been reports that a lot of people will not be receiving their food stamps come November. A lot of people have been saying that. And there's some state representative, few of our clients who works for the state through social services is stating that there will be some food stamps that will be issued. There will be some food stamps that will be issued. Now they have this new thing that has been put in place um, for those who have been getting food stamps and you don't have any dependents. They have a new law in place that took place this year in 2025, and it's called ABAWD. ABAWD, and that stands for able bodied adults working, able bodied adults without dependents. Able bodied adults without dependents. There's approximately 42 million. Now, they are going to be scrutinizing those individuals who are collecting food stamps, who are able to actually go out and work. So if you're an able body collecting food stamps without no dependents, this is for you. This is for you that they may be coming down on you. Okay. They will have certain rules in place where you can get food stamps for up to 3 months. But you have to qualify. You either have to find a job, you have to do some volunteer work, but you just can't sit around and be collecting food stamps all day. They're going to be expecting people to get out there and work. Now, for those who are disabled, our senior citizens who can't work, people who may have illnesses that are collecting food stamps, those are the people that we're really, really concerned with because they really need help. And the way it looks right now, they may be affected come December. They may be affected come December. Hopefully, hopefully, um, this could be stopped. Hopefully, because SNAP's been around since the '60s. Okay, been around the '60s since I existed, and there's never been any talk about these programs being dismantled or um, discontinued. And to hear this now that there's a possibility that food stamps would no longer be, it's frightening.
Well,
It's
how do you feel about the circumstance around that? Do you agree or disagree?
about them discontinuing food stamps.
Oh, what you just described about the adults that don't have dependents, they are able to work, but they're not working and they're collecting food stamps.
Right. I
And
think that
they're
they should have an opportunity to get out and get a job. Right.
absolutely, I
Get
agree
out and get
because
a
we're
job.
ultimately paying for that. So my question is this going back in our taxpayer dollars? Are we benefiting from them not, you get what I'm saying? Like, who's getting that pot of money that would have, like the food stamp, the funding for that? Who is going to get that? That's the real
Right.
question. Is the taxpayer now going to get a kickback? Not a kickback, but you get what I'm saying. Are we now going to get something from that? Is my question.
Well, I think that if you're an able body and can get out there and work, you need to get out there and get a job, get some trade going on, learn AI, learn a technique or trade so you can get out there and be able to take care of yourself. I didn't quite, I'm sorry, people were passing by, so I didn't quite
No, no,
hear.
I was basically saying by them doing that, which I totally agree. I feel that if you are an able-bodied citizen, meaning you can actually work, you don't have any disabilities, and you do not have dependents, I believe you should be able to have the opportunity to go out and seek work. And I think they should be monitoring you. I mean, to see if you're actually applying for jobs and all of the things. I don't have a problem with that,
It's just like
right?
unemployment.
It's
Unemployment
like
should be doing the
unemployment.
same
You have
thing.
to check in. You don't just get unemployment and sign up and that's it. You got to check in every single week. Okay. If you ever had unemployment, you got to call that number and check in every single week. So there's not a big difference there. But for me, my question is that the funding that's going to be taken away from that, from those individuals, is that funding now going to be dispersed to the taxpayers in some way? Is it going to bring
Well,
down the price of eggs? Okay.
well,
Is it going to,
let me say this. The alarming part of all this, Donald Trump sending or have already sent
No.
20 billion to Argentina to bail them out.
yeah, I seen that. While the government shut down, he out here sending out
Make
money.
that make sense.
People ain't getting paid. People is yeah, it
And he
doesn't make
says
sense at
20
all.
billion to Argentina? Are you kidding me? And you taking away from children's their lunch, their snack. I mean, this is unreal. It
I
doesn't
mean,
make
I'm not
sense.
shocked. I'm not shocked at all by hearing that. I wasn't like, oh my goodness, like
I'm
it's Donald
disappointed.
Trump. I'm not. In order to be disappointed, to me, in order to be disappointed, I had to have a high expectation of you. I don't have a high expectations for this administration, so I can't be disappointed because I didn't. I'm not shocked.
Yeah,
I'm not shocked. For me,
yeah,
I'm not shocked. In my
yeah. It
opinion,
should be some sort of checks and balances before he's able to send that kind of money to another country.
yeah,
I mean, to
it is
and
checks and balances, but they're in control of all the checks and balances.
yeah,
They got that's what it is. It's not necessarily just he got everybody in the pocket. So you know
yeah.
that's just
It's sickening and sad to
yeah.
even think.
Make sure you go vote, people. If you don't
Yes,
like what's going on,
November.
vote locally. Vote. It's not just the presidential election that matters. Your local government matters,
Yes, it
big
does.
time.
More than ever. More than
Absolutely.
ever. And now they're talking about they're gonna have ICE showing up at the voting booths, trying to threaten and intimidate people.
I
Um,
believe it. I
yeah,
believe it. I'm not shocked. I would not be shocked if you hear about it for tech. Those certain areas where it seems like ISIS is everywhere. Texas, Florida. Places where It seemed like you always hear something about ISIS. They probably gonna be at that poll waiting and checking for people's IDs and everything.
Yeah.
Miss Linda said, different subject. Does anyone like talking parrots? Some of them cursing people out. I want one, but they live a long time. I be worried about who I could live it to when I'm yonder. When I'm younger. Okay, when she going on the glory. That's funny. No, I wouldn't want no talking parrot. No, be quiet.
What's up, cuz? What's up, dude? How are
Hey,
you?
hey, dude.
How are you? His show is getting ready to start
Hi,
in about
cuz.
8 minutes. His show is getting ready to start for 8 minutes. For those of you who are in the New Brunswick area, you don't have anything to do and you want to laugh and you want to be around some good positive vibes, come on down to the Stress Factory at 90 Church Street in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Tickets are available. If you come right now, there's 2 tickets waiting for you. 2 tickets waiting for you on Mama Said It podcast. Mama Said It podcast. Come on down. Now, I wanted to find out, did you know that ICE, if you are stopped by ICE and you do not have any ID, you can get a fine for up to $130.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes, you can get a fine for up to $130. So you want to make sure when you're leaving home, have your ID on you. Because if you don't have any ID, they don't know. It's already bad enough they think everybody is immigrants, right?
Yeah,
But then if you don't
except
have
for
no
them.
ID, right, except for them, right? But it's sad. Nobody. I don't want anybody to be out there where they be caught with owing $130 ticket. Okay, so definitely make sure you have your papers on you when you are traveling, whether it's going to the store, the corner store, around the corner, no matter where it's at. Make sure that you have your ID. Yes. Hey, Adam Barnes, what's up, cuz? How are
Hey,
you?
cousin.
How are you? Tell
Hey,
Donnie
cousin.
I said hey. Danny, I said hey. Yes. Okay, so we're going to move along. I know that we have other topics, but because we had a delay earlier, Plum, we're probably not going to be able to get through all of our topics. Um, but I do want to touch base on this topic, which was very interesting. Um, did you know that adultery, cheating, could put you behind bars? Did you know that?
I thought, I know I didn't know that, but I think like I know from what I've heard in the military they take that very very seriously. It's very they don't play that when you're married and you know all of that. So yeah, but I didn't know you can actually go to jail.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. There's a lot of, for an example, Alabama, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Michigan, Mississippi, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and what other state? There's another state that it is illegal to cheat. You can go to jail. Okay.
Wow,
Now in
that's
Michigan and Oklahoma, it's a felony.
oh wow,
Yes. Now New York is moving the law into a possible jail term for cheating in New
wow.
York.
But cheating in what aspect? You're a married couple.
Married.
Okay, that's
You
what
have
I
to be
okay.
married. You can't be girlfriend
Okay.
boyfriend because that's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. Okay, that's what
there's
I was about
no
to ask. I was like, because everybody be locked up.
right.
Everybody and their grandma be calling the law, but they
Right.
have to be married. Okay, I understand.
You have to be married. Yes. If you are married and you get caught cheating, now they didn't say New Jersey, so I guess New Jersey is like we don't care. We ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? But in other states, they are definitely cracking down, and a lot of the spouses are trying to enforce that their spouse get incarcerated. They want the full extent of the law to be fulfilled.
What's the term? What's the term sentence? Like, do they have like
But I
what
think
type of?
it's broken down per state,
Okay, what's
per
the like
state. But
one
I can't
example?
imagine. Come on, I mean, just divorce the guy or the woman if you don't
Yeah,
want them
I
anymore.
don't know what's
To
the
put them in
yeah, but
jail,
and my thing is that how did law get involved in this? That's kind of wild.
that's wild.
Um, that's kind of I don't know. That's a little different. I
It's
don't know.
different, right?
Very very different.
It's different. It's different. It's definitely
Hmm.
different. Unbelievable when you think
Very
about it.
much. So, yeah.
Yeah, very much. Did you hear about Kevin Federline writing a book regarding Britney Spears?
Didn't he
Now,
write that a while ago? Is it a new book?
it's a new book. Well, he has never really been talking. He's always been quiet all these years. He barely said anything in raising his sons. He's a stand-up type of guy, in my opinion, because I
Hmm.
very seldom heard him come out and say too much anything. He was raising their sons, and now he has a book that's coming out, a tell-all, and they're trying to shut him up. And it's like, now this man have went away in private, raised his sons. I think they're teenagers now, they're of age, and raised his sons. And now he want to speak his piece. Why can't this man speak his piece? They're trying to shut his book down. I think it's
But
so
who's trying to shut it down? Is
Britney
Britney saying?
Spears,
I
allegedly.
mean, that's natural. When you hear a tell all come out, usually somebody's trying to get it shut down. You know, like when what was her name? R. Kelly's wife. Didn't she do a book or she did something?
Yeah,
You know, they was trying to stop her from doing what she was doing. That's
really, I didn't know that.
yeah. A lot
Yeah,
when people are doing a tell all, sometimes they don't tell nothing because they end up not being able to tell nothing and say nothing no more.
shut
And
it
then you
down.
have other other instances where they fight it in court, and so the release date is pushed back, and you know so I'm
Yeah,
not shocked.
yeah. I wanted to share this tidbit before we go. There's other topics we want to talk about, but we'll save it for next week. But I'm sure you probably heard that the California takes action. Governor Newsom creates an official reparation agency.
Oh wow.
Yes. Yes, he started a reparation agency. He wants to start paying back those who were slave family descendants from slaves.
Hmm.
So that's quite interesting. They're the first state, and I'm sure I
They
don't know how
probably
many
won't.
more states is going to follow him, but I know it ain't going to be that many.
It won't. Not under this administration. It won't.
Now,
Um.
now this is allegedly. I've heard a lot of people talking about this, but this
Yeah,
said
but this is
President
allegedly.
Trump is trying to get a reparation for Caucasian men who have been discriminated against as it relates to DEI. So
Okay. Okay, Donald.
don't know how that's gonna
Yeah.
turn
No.
out,
Me
but
neither.
if something come about of that, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
stab in the
No.
back for so many of us.
I mean, but what's new?
Huh?
I mean, I said, but what's new? I feel like as a people, we have to rise up and just know that we're in this alone and stop looking to think that somebody's gonna come and save us and somebody. I feel
Somebody
like
save the
it's so
day.
many resources out here that we have amongst us that
Yeah.
we could really shut it down if we really stuck together. Everybody talk about the Target. Don't go to Target. Many black people still go to Target. Hello, I've went a couple times, whatever. But I'm just saying, but we don't have no alternatives. If somebody opened up something that is an alternative, you don't want us to shop there, but then you ain't giving us no alternatives. Like when it talks about the whole,
No, Costco's. They say go to Costco's.
they still why? Because they say they like black people. I'm talking
Well,
about totally
Costco's is
black.
good. I like Costco's
I didn't
too.
say I'm not saying they're bad. I'm talking about authentically. This is a black owned business. This is how they had Black Wall Street, and it was black owned, not because we hire black folk. We like y'all. I'm talking about straight. This is all black funding. The black dollar stay rotating in the black community. That's the problem. And we're talking about all these things of us not doing. Don't shop here, don't do this, but we don't have alternatives. We don't have
We
many.
do
That
have,
is, we have alternatives, but they're not being talked about enough. They're not
they-
being broadcasted enough. They're not being broadcasted to the buyers to be like, all the famous people should be getting together and say, okay, how can we put some commercials together for these black owned businesses?
yeah, but
And
they have to be they have to be careful of how they roll, how they move, because they don't want to be subject to losing some of their contracts. So their livelihood changing for their
yeah,
family.
but that's what it's going to take. That's the like what's going to be the cost? Like, it's going to cost something.
What's the
It's not going to
sacrifice?
be free. It's going to be sacrificed. Our ancestors that sacrificed to get us to where we are. We're going to have to somehow, some way, have to sacrifice to move the needle. Other than that, I don't. Reparations. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do I see it happen in my lifetime? No. Um, that's why you put things in place to make sure you and your family are good,
Yeah,
and that's just
facts,
sorry that
facts,
so that's just the reality of it.
facts, facts. Okay. Well, I'm thanking everybody for tuning in to another episode of Mama Said It. Thank everybody so much for tuning in with us. We apologize for the technical difficulties that we had in the beginning. For those of you who are in the New Brunswick area, if you're looking to come out and enjoy a show, you can come to the Stress Factory in New Brunswick at 90 Church Street in New Brunswick, New Jersey at the Stress Factory, 7 o'clock the show, 2 tickets at the door, waiting for you on behalf of Mama Said It. All right, you have anything you want to say before we go, Plum?
R.I.P. D'Angelo, because he passed. I forgot to mention that.
That's
And I
right.
don't think
Yes,
that's a coincidence because he had a baby with Angie Stone. But I'm gonna leave that there. Okay. They said he was sick,
that's true.
but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah.
Rest
R.I.P.
in peace.
D'Angelo.
That's
Yes.
right. He did. That was like we didn't know. I didn't even know he was sick like that.
I didn't either.
They said
So
he had cancer. I'm so sorry to
yeah,
hear that.
I
He
think
had
it
to
was
see
pancreatic
pancreatitis.
pancreatic
Yeah.
cancer. Yeah, that one. That's the one that they said he had. Yeah, I don't know. You can never be too sure. I mean, they said Angie Stone was alive and she jumped out the bus and got hit. Okay.
Wow. That
Okay. So for
and she
me,
was already warning everyone,
she was on live at any chance she got. She was running and saying how they stole money from her
and she
and
think that
how
they're
she
doing
was
somebody was trying to
saying that
unalive
she
her.
was trying to. Yes, they said they after me. She felt it. And we don't know if she told her baby daddy, listen, if something happened to me, here's the docs. I need you to take it to so I don't know. I'm just saying. It just I don't know. It just all within what it's been a year, 2 years since Angie been gone.
No,
Has it
Angie,
been?
early this year,
Was it
wasn't it?
not? Was it this year? I
I
thought it
thought it
was
was this
late
year.
last year. Okay, I don't remember. If somebody in the chat remember, but
I
yeah,
thought it
I
was
just
this
think
year.
that's crazy. But
Yeah, I thought it was.
R.I.P.
Same
to
thing with
them.
Candy Owens. She announced on her page the other day that if
Oh,
anything should
Candace
happen to
Owens.
her, Candace Owens, yes, and if anything should happen to her, that she has already distributed certain information to people that she trusts because she
Mm-hmm.
thinks that someone is trying to unalive her. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, boy, this is really getting
Yeah,
crazy.
the powers to be don't play, but God is greater. So that's all I got to say about that.
God
But
is
when
greater,
they want you to they excuse me when they want to shut you up, they're gonna shut you up. So
unless God say otherwise.
unless God says otherwise,
That's so true.
yeah.
Wow. Thank everybody so much. You have anything else you want to say or share, Plum?
Nope, that's it. Happy Sunday. Hope
Happy
everybody have a
Sunday.
blessed week. Be
Absolutely.
blessed. Be kind to someone because you don't know what they're going through.
Absolutely. Please do be kind. Cost you
Yeah,
nothing.
nothing.
The smile is free.
Hmm.
Smile is free. Everyone, make sure you do something different today that you didn't do yesterday to change your tomorrow. May this week coming ahead be one of the best weeks of your life. God bless everyone. Y'all have
Yes.
a good evening.